Okay, welcome to another episode of Vicky's Cancel. It has been a beautiful week. I hope it's been so for you too. Okay, we're going to tackle one question I got during this week. And the question says, please, my 12-year-old son lies a lot. What should I do? Okay, there's nothing as painful as finding out that your child is lying, especially when there's an overwhelming evidence that he actually did this thing and he is still lying. You can bet me that is very painful. But one thing about children is that generally, once in a while, they get to a particular stage, they get to lie a lot. It's kind of an expected behavior, okay? But the first step to understand is to understand why they lie in the first place, okay? First of all, some of them lie to get attention, okay? For them to sound better, of course, when they say it, oh, my mom, my dad is going to accept it, so why shouldn't I lie? Okay, most of them lie to avoid being flogged or spanked. Okay, most of them lie to know your reaction to something. Let me know what my mom is going to do. Let me know what she's going to do about it. Let me just say it and see what happens. Okay, most of them lie to avoid hurting someone else. Okay, they might want to implicate somebody or maybe their brother or their sister, so they will be like, let's lie and cover it up. Okay, but once a child is old enough to know the difference between something that is true and something that is not true, okay, it's good to encourage that child at that point to tell the truth. Okay, like from your question, you said your son is 12 years old. Okay, so he's old enough to know what is good and what is bad. Okay, like I'll always say, you can spank a child, you can beat a child, but it should be done with love, and that shouldn't be the only way out. It can never be the best and the only way out. Okay, you can join the child in a conversation. Since the child is old enough to listen, to actually listen to you and understand, join that child in a conversation. Let that child know that, hey, I'm not okay with the fact that you were lying. Okay, let that child know the consequences of lying and telling the truth. Okay, because you have to tell that child, this is how I feel when you lie. I don't feel good about it. Okay, it affects your relationship with people, with families, with friends. Okay, they get to lose their trust in you. Okay, when a child owns up to something they have done, please and please try to encourage that child to praise that child and say, good, you did well for at least saying the truth. Okay, then be a role model to that child. Model the truth. You as a person, as a parent, as a guardian, as an auntie, as an uncle, please model the truth. Don't give that child the ropes. Okay, most of parents give their children the lines, even to, this is what you have to say to uncle. You just even tell them, teach them how to say it. Of course, come on, it's not nice at all. Okay, and it might seem like no matter what you do, your child keeps lying. Okay, no matter how you try, your child keeps lying. But if you keep praising that child and encouraging them, especially when they say the truth, okay, and also you try to use consequences of lying, then that child is less likely to lie when he gets older. I bet you that, and I promise you that. Okay, this is what I have to say. Please send in your contributions and at the comment section. Okay, please don't forget to like and share. Okay, please you're free to send your questions to Vicky's Cancel at gmail.com for us to tackle it together, for us to handle it together, and others to send their opinions, and you get to know what they think about what is happening around you and that of your child. Okay, thank you very much for having me. I still remain Victoria. Have a nice day.